Alright, so recap Friday. First off, let's quickly go over the pre-orders. First off, here we have is No Man's Land Batman, which is going to have two variants. This one you're seeing here, the gray and blue, is going to be the normal variant. And there's going to be also a Platinum Edition, which is going to be the black and gray version. This is going to be digital, so it's going to be around $25 to almost $30, depending on where you buy these. Next up here we have is Batgirl Stephanie Brown. This is also part of the digital wave, and she's also going to be available at retails for around $25 to $30, depending on where you buy it. Here we also have is Nightwing from Teen Titans. This one is very similar to the one from Batman Nightfall. So hey, if you missed out on that one, I believe this one is a good alternative for you. And finally but not least, here we have is Monarch, which from the looks of it, he looks like a big figure. So it's a big chunk of plastic that I believe will be worth the money in this case. But that's just my opinion. And he's also part of the digital wave. So all of these are going to be available July 8th at selected retails for pre-order. Next up here we have is Batman Who Laughs King and Merciless in the red version. These were exclusive to Walmart and GameStop. Now there's been a little bit of trouble with these two. One of them, Walmart, being that they'll be canceling these orders for some people, and GameStop being telling people that the pricing was wrong. It was not $69.99. Then now it is gonna be $79.99, which is a little bit scummy of GameStop for doing that. They're charging you $10 more for this 2-pack, which it's not a bad 2-pack, but I don't really think it's worth the money for $80. But there is a lot of detail to these figures, especially the Merciless. I really love the blue Merciless. The red one, not so much, but it does have the Bruce Wayne head sculpt in there, so that's pretty awesome. And it does also come with a cool base, which looks fantastic. I don't know how I'm gonna display though, because my shelf is already full of those death metal Mcfarlane figures. Other figures that were already available is Superboy, which people have been complaining that this version didn't come with a jacket. My theory, my thinking cap, all that, I believe the reason they didn't give this version a jacket is because they already gave us one with another one, and Mcfarlane is kind of forcing you to get the other version if you want it with a jacket. That's just my opinion. That's my guessing, which is why why Mcfarlane didn't give us jacket with this Superboy. But they could have at least given us the glasses. That's Mcfarlane for you guys. Next up we have is Wonder Woman, which there has been a little bit of hate on Wonder Woman because obviously people want more of the more classic looking Wonder Woman, the one like we got from the collector's edition. But I think this is still a pretty decent Wonder Woman. I think she will especially look a lot better once you pair it up with the first appearance of Superman and Batman. Wonder Woman is currently available at GameStop from the moment of this recording, and Superboy is available at Mcfarlane Toy Store. And before we move on to the other figures, I forgot to mention that Superboy will come with a Platinum, which has like a dark suit with red lines, which I believe you guys told me that is when he wakes up, like when he's born. And also Wonder Woman will probably come with a chase of Steve Trevor, which by himself he looks very generic, but I believe it will pop more once you pair it with Wonder Woman. Alright, now for July 10 of pre-orders here we have is Batman Troika, which has the body mode, well, my least favorite body mode, the Batman 3 Jokers. I don't really love the body mode, but this is an all black Batman, and the ears are really funny for me, the long big ears. So I don't know, maybe if I see it in person, I'll end up picking this version of Batman. Next up we have is version 2.0 Batwing, which a lot of people are agreeing with me that this is a better version of the previous one. So I might pick this one up also. And lastly but not least, we have is Azrael Batman from Night Quest. This is just a straight up repaint of the previous Batman Night Quest we have gotten. And honestly, you can go back with this version of Night Quest. This is a very popular figure, so I'm not really surprised Mcfarlane's putting another version of this guy. Alright, now heading to the stuff that has not been announced. Here we have is Robin Thicke Grayson Gold Labeled Jokerized. When it comes to the Jokerized Gold Labeled, they're not really that exclusive. Sometimes you see them at Walmart, sometimes you see them at Target, Mcfarlane Toy Store. They're honestly like kind of all over the place, so I can't really tell you which store is gonna get this guy. But yeah, Jokerized version, I believe these things usually are collected by people that either like the Joker or just want the trading or just want the cards. I believe it's almost complete. I believe we need like two, three more figures. So you will be able to complete your deck before Mcfarlane Toys loses the license. So that's pretty good news. Next up we have is a Blacklight Demon. This guy doesn't usually have this much love. Well, this is the first time they actually acknowledge this guy once again. And unless you're a fan of this guy, I don't see a lot of people buying this version of him. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be there for quite a while. Probably go on sale, to be honest. But yeah, overall the colors, I'm not really a big fan of the colors on this guy. But like I said, if you're a fan of this guy, then you'll probably end up getting it. But that's just my opinion. Next up we have is Beast Boy, which I have to say sorry for the the misinformation, because I thought this one was the one that they shown in the live stream, but no, this is more like cartoonish. Not really, still more comic book, but it's kind of paying homage to the version from the cartoon Teen Titans from the 2003, the popular one, the one that people really love. So yeah, this is kind of that version. The other one has a more darker purple, but this one is gonna be a platinum. Not surprised, and a San Diego Comic Con exclusive, which this one's a bit surprising. So maybe this one's gonna be a actual rare figure that people when they have to pay like $100 or more. But I don't know. I don't think people would do that because I mean, it's just the different color paint of the suit. I think this is kind of like dumb, to be honest. But hey, but in this version, we also get to see the third morphing animal that he has. In the live stream, they show only two. And this one, they actually show the third one, which is a pterodactyl. Which, once again, it's from the cartoon. I remember from the intro that he morphs into a pterodactyl. So, I see you, Mcfarlane. I see you. Next up here we have is one that everybody wants Mcfarlane to re-release, and it is a Wonder Woman classic. But this time around, it is the Wonder Woman patina. And I'm sure this pissed a lot of people off because they want Mcfarlane to reissue this figure, but Mcfarlane's over here trolling and re-releasing it, but not the way people want him to re-release this figure. But here's an image already showing you of what's gonna be inside the box, which is almost the same as the normal one, but this time around it's missing, which is almost the same one that we got, but this time around it's just missing the lasso of truth and the fourth set of extra hands. The release date for this figure, I don't know. I think these just drop randomly, so yeah, we have to wait and see if this one's gonna actually sell out or not. I don't know if people are gonna want to repaint this figure, maybe. Staying with the repainted figures that we have is also is Batman Arkham City, the Nightmare Edition. This is just a gold black Batman Arkham City figure. Nothing really special. I think my friend should just give us more actual Arkham characters instead of repainting the same figure like for the fourth time. Um, yeah, I think my friend really dropped the ball with the Arkham figures at this point. I don't think we're gonna see any more Arkham figures from Mcfarlane unless for some reason they go crazy for next year, but I really doubt it. Lastly but not least, here we have is Funjoy. Here we have is Superman from the Superman movie that is coming out pretty soon. These images come from the Facebook group of Funjoy. I believe it's called Funjoy Global. So if you want to see more images or updates on this Superman figure, make sure to go and give them a follow. Yeah, here we have just the deluxe version, which comes with two cryptos. One of them having crypto pose as he's flying. The other one is more like a little bit articulated. The leg, well, not really the legs, but only the mouth is articulated, I believe. And I believe the Superman figure is also there, which comes with four set of hands and a press card, which is pretty neat. It's like a little prop in there, which is pretty nice. And yeah, overall, I believe this figure looks great. It looks amazing. Obviously, you have some pros and cons here and there compared to the Mcfarlane Toy Store. Mcfarlane Toys. But I believe the head sculpt on this one takes it. It's definitely better than Mcfarlane's. and they actually did say that it's gonna be the official image. The one in the left, the right one was they were when they were showing the figure and promo images, but the one in the left is gonna be the one that is gonna be actually in the packaging, which is pretty great because the left one does look a lot better than the one in the right. But yes, pretty much it. That's all the news I have for you guys for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.